In the land of fire and ice, where the winds howl like the cries of ancient spirits and the earth itself seems to breathe with the pulse of the gods, unfolds a tale of honor, betrayal, and the unyielding grip of fate. This is Njal's Saga, a story as old as the land itself, where men lived and died by the sword, and the bonds of friendship and kinship were both a blessing and a curse. Our story begins with Hrut Herjolfsson, a man of wisdom and renown whose life takes a fateful turn when he embarks on a journey to the royal court of Norway. There he falls under the spell of Queen Gunhild, a woman as beautiful as she is powerful. But her love comes with a curse, a dark shadow that will follow Hrut back to Iceland and taint his future. Upon his return, Hrut marries Un, a woman of strong will and pride. But the curse of Queen Gunhild weighs heavily on their marriage, and soon it crumbles. Un, feeling scorned and unloved, seeks a divorce, a bold and unprecedented move in a society where honor is paramount. Elsewhere in Iceland, a woman named Hallgerd, daughter of Höskuld, begins to weave her own destiny. Hallgerd is as beautiful as she is ambitious, but her beauty is marred by a string of failed marriages. Her first husband, Thorvald, dies after a bitter domestic quarrel. Her second husband, Glum, meets a similar fate, both men's lives cut short by the undercurrents of strife that follow Hallgerd like a shadow. And then there is Gunnar Hámundarson, a man of extraordinary strength and valor, whose fame as a warrior spreads far and wide. Gunnar is the epitome of honor and courage, a man who earns his wealth and reputation through daring deeds and relentless battles. But even the strongest warrior is not immune to the whims of fate. Despite warnings from his close friend, Njal Thorgeirsson, a wise and prophetic man, Gunnar marries Hallgerd. Their union, though blessed with beauty and strength, is doomed from the start. Hallgerd's manipulative nature and Gunnar's sense of honor are like fire and ice, bound to clash with devastating consequences. The bond between Gunnar and Njal is one of deep friendship and respect, a rare and precious thing in a world where loyalty is tested by blood and vengeance. Njal's wisdom and foresight guide Gunnar through many challenges, and their friendship endures even as the feuds between their families escalate into a deadly cycle of violence. But fate is not easily denied. Despite Njal's warnings, Gunnar is drawn into a deadly conflict, breaking a fragile settlement by killing 2 men in self-defense. This act seals his fate. Outlawed and with enemies closing in, Gunnar refuses to flee. His love for his homeland is too great, and he chooses to make his last stand at his home, where he fights with the strength of 10 men. But in the end, it is not the swords of his enemies that bring Gunnar down, but the betrayal of his own wife. Hallgerd, in a moment of spite, refuses to give Gunnar a lock of her hair to repair his bowstring, leaving him defenseless. His death, both heroic and tragic, plunges Iceland into deeper turmoil, setting the stage for even greater bloodshed. With Gunnar gone, the focus shifts to Njal's family, especially his brave and honorable sons, the Njalsons. Their feud with the cunning Maud Valgardsson spirals out of control, culminating in the burning of Njal's home, a fiery end that Njal himself foresaw. As the flames consume all, Njal chooses to die with dignity alongside his family in a blaze of tragic glory. Kari Solmunderson, Njal's son-in-law, takes up the mantle of vengeance, hunting down those responsible for the burning. His journey, a relentless pursuit across Iceland and beyond, is a testament to the enduring power of loyalty and honor in a world where justice is often meted out by the sword. The tension reaches its zenith at the Battle of the Althing, where blood is spilled at the very heart of Iceland's legal system. It is a rare and significant occurrence, underscoring the fragility of peace and the ever-present threat of conflict in Icelandic society. In the end, after much bloodshed and sorrow, peace is restored through reconciliation. Kari and Flosi, once bitter enemies, come together in a truce sealed by marriage alliances and legal settlements. The saga ends not with the clang of swords, but with the hope of a new beginning, a reminder that even in the darkest times there is a path to healing. And so ends the tale of Njal's saga, a story of men and women caught in the web of destiny, where honor and vengeance walk hand in hand, and where the echoes of their deeds still resonate across the windswept plains of Iceland. If you enjoyed this journey through an Icelandic saga, please like and subscribe for more tales from this enchanting land.